We're approaching the end of 2023, so what have we experienced in the spring market and how will it affect 2024? The Upper North Shore has experienced some fairly inconsistent buyer activity throughout the spring market and some variance in different sectors of the market's performance. Particularly, we've seen that renovator, knockdown, entry-level and downsizer properties have experienced particularly good demand recently. A great example of this is my sale at number 48 Spurwood Road, Turramurra, a renovator knockdown opportunity which had 7 registered bidders, 45 bids at auction, selling well above reserve for $2,405,000. The mid-range properties between 2.5 to 4 million are currently experiencing higher stock levels. This is starting to give buyers the freedom of choice, whilst also reducing buyer competition per listing. Vendors in this sector of the market are also starting to see higher days on market, and in some cases actually a pricing correction in order to achieve a sale. On the upper end of the market, we're still seeing fairly consistent demand for new builds in the area. This is highlighted by the sale of number 304A Bobbinhead Road, which I recently sold for $6,425,000, a new suburb record for new builds in North Turramurra. In postcode 2074, over 20% of current listings have been on the market for over 90 days. So average days on market is starting to increase and buyer demand per property is starting to slow down. This is not uncommon in the November-December market. We tend to see this most years where a lot of buyers start to get that end of year-itis and actually put off their search to buy until early next year. This could also be an effect of the rates rise that we did see in November. Now looking forward into 2024, there are a couple of different factors which could potentially affect the market. Two things that I find interesting is migration levels and potentially an increase in distressed sellers next year. So migration levels in Australia for 2023 were approximately 500,000. This is expected to ease in 2024 to roughly 450,000. Now whilst this won't have an initial effect on the sales market, it could have more of an effect on the rental market. We may see rents increase by up to 10% across the country next year. If we do see an increase in distressed sellers next year, this could lead to an increase in stock levels and potentially some fluctuation in sale prices. Realestateanddomain.com's busiest month of the year in terms of foot traffic is actually January, which tends to surprise a lot of people. Now personally, I've always been a huge fan of bringing a property to market in January with a proposed auction date of the first Saturday in February. If you are thinking of making a move in 2024, this could potentially be a smart strategy for you as there is talk of another interest rate rise in February. So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, if you do have any real estate needs, please feel free to give me a call today.